Hi, a review of Starburst. This is a massive book of 3 decades of science fiction, fantasy, horror film reviews from the world's longest running, yes, Starburst. And this is the complete Alan Jones film reviews, 1977 to 2008. Virtually every science fiction film, horror film, etc., you can ever imagine is listed in here. It's just a massive, comprehensive book. I mean, I guess there must be lots of films that probably not. But wow, if you're looking to find your favourite films, it's going to be in here. Also, there's a lot of obviously really terrible films as well. You expect that. Starburst magazine, I love. Oh, also, I love that they've included that. Quite a few of these, not all, but quite a few of them I remember. And if not, I remember seeing them in news aids. If nothing else, things obviously there you can see obviously lots of Star Trek ones and so on. But let's go through the actual book. Obviously, the introduction at the start here, Edgar Wright, of course, there. Starburst Memories, introduction by Alan Jones as well. And there's a lot of black and white pictures of the films. Some of the films, I must admit, I do not know. Mother's Day. Don't know if it's available on Blu-ray or 4K or anything. And I don't know if it's regularly on TV or not. But there, Mother's Day, there's one there. Now, initially, there was no starring or anything. Personally, I'm not worried about that. Doesn't worry me at all because I love reading the reviews. The reviews are just great. So the number of stars, my starring system works. One day I might think it's 5, and the next day I think it's about a 3 or 2. I think, why did I even want to watch it? And then the next time I watch it, I think, wow, what a great film. Shock treatment. I always change my mind on those sort of things. You got Shogun Assassin. Not familiar with that film, but it does include a lot of electing posters as well. Again, black and white. Don't Go in the House. No, I won't. Then you got Rosemary the Killer. Of course, that's 1981. Okay. Oh, Rosemary Baby. I'm thinking about the other one. Then The Sword and Sorcerer. I think there's a 4K just come out of that one. It's quite an expensive 4K, but it's obviously got a review about that, discussing it just before doing. And that's the thing when you go into this, you oh, that one, I must go and see that film. And then you go and look, of course, and sometimes the film's out of print or whatever, or ridiculously expensive. And you think, oh, Tenebrae, I love that one. Any of those films, just great. Love Giallo films. House of the Long Shadow, and there's many, many mentioned in here. You've got Psycho 2, which I've never watched. I've got the Psycho box of the Psycho films. I will get around to watch them at some point. Campsite Massacre, Superman 3. I loved Superman 2. Superman 3, yeah, okay. Ghostbusters, wasn't a fan of Ghostbusters. No, not Gremlins, of course, a classic as well. I love Gremlins. The Howling 2, lots and lots of pictures. Night of the Comet, Cat's Eyes, and the reviews are just first rate. Really, really detailed sort of information and quite funny as well, which is the thing, of course. When you read a review, I love a good, funny review. So that makes you think, oh, you know what? Oh, Young Sherlock Holmes. Remember that one? That was great. I haven't seen that recently, but this still proves the point of concern. Calculating Steven Spielberg. Highlander, one of my favourite films. Well, favourite TV series as well. I loved Highlander. Did enjoy it. Other than the last film, which was terrible. I don't know if they've made another one since. I haven't followed Highlander after seeing that film. I think it was number 5. But still, you got FX, great. Poltergeist, Street Trash. I don't remember that one. Street Trash. 1987, Name of the Rose. So it's not really, I mean, it covers everything. So Space Camp, and you've got Starburst there, Station. But there's some colour in this. And it's a really nice little section there. You've got, obviously, and when you look through, you see, oh, I remember that film. Remember that film? I know that film. Flowers in the Attic, Graveyard Disturbance, Awesome Lotus, and so on. And then going on to some Predator, of course. Opera, another brilliant Giallo from Dario there. Terminus, Running Man, of course. Was it 1987? Cool. That one's Arnold Schwarzenegger, of course. I love that film. And you got Beetlejuice. Yeah, I haven't seen that one recently. I know they've done an additional new film, haven't they? Navigator, which I haven't seen. Friday the 13th, My Demon Lover. There's so many films in this. You just go through this. You could spend hours, days, months looking through this book, reading the reviews. And they're great. Oh, that one, Silence of the Lamb, of course. Lambs. And also Legend of a Mask. Don't know. The German Chainsaw Massacre. That I do not know about. 1990. One of true event, apparently. Okay. And you got Jurassic Park, of course, all the Jurassic films. And there's also Batman Returns. Everything's included in this. This is just solid Groundhog Day. Great film. I love that one. Trauma, Visitors. I don't know about that one. Oh, what's that? Candyman, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Mrs. Hyde. Mrs. Hyde. I haven't seen that one. Don't know what that one is. That's the thing. When you're going through this, you think, wow, all these films. The Fifth Element, of course. That's a Lost Highway, Lost World, Jurassic Park, Nowhere. Oh, what's that one? Nowhere. Oh no, it's not. I was thinking something else. Deep Impact, Soldier. But it is annoying when you go through. Sometimes you think, ooh, must go and get that one. And I've done that quite a few times going through this, and then suddenly I find that it's just not available. Or if it is available, it's like £78 or something. You think, I am not buying a Blu-ray or DVD. £78. That's just crazy prices. Virtual Sexuality. I remember that one. Wasn't that? Oh, it's got lots of details about all of it. Laura Fraser. Oh, that's who it was. Remember that. Toy Story. Oh, The Green Mile. Brilliant. I assume it's got Shawshank Redemption in here somewhere. Toy Story 2. Hannibal, of course. There. Charlie's Angels. Oh, what does it give? Now, at this point, it does actually put star in or S's. S in, you've got an S there to see whether this film is. Unfortunately, I would like prefer the number. But anyway, that's the way it is. Charlie's Angels gives it only two S's. Yes. I've got that on DVD. I haven't watched it. I keep looking at it. I think, you know what, I must sit and watch a little bit of that. It's probably terrible. But I will watch it sometime. Oh, Blade too. Oh, it gives at least a few good, decent number of stars or S's for Blade 2. I love the Blade films. They're great. And also more colour all the way through this, which is great. And then on to Red Dragon film. What's that one? Oh, Pluto Nash. What does it give that? Oh, okay. Pluto Nash is in here as well. The Adventures of Pluto Nash. I've never seen it. I don't know if it's any good. Now, that's always the thing sometimes with lots of reviews. I mean, there's loads of reviews. And you think, you know what? When you watch them yourself, you think, you know what? I really enjoy that film. I've been watching some films on Disney recently that got terrible reviews. And I think, you know what? That's not too bad. But I might watch it another time and think, that's terrible. And then you can see there, The Dreamcatcher. I remember that one. That was good. Scooby-Doo 2. Or maybe I'm thinking of another one there. That's the thing when I'm going through this. I think, oh, that's that film. And then I start reading and I think, no, wrong film. Completely wrong film. Got a complete Dawn of the Dead. Oh, I love Dawn of the Dead. What was it that? Oh, that wasn't too bad. It's not as good, of course, as the original. Never will be as good as the original. How can anything be as good as Dawn of the Dead? And you got here Renaissance. I don't know what that one is. And then Lady in the Water, A Scanner Darkly, of course, classic there. Monster House. Oh, my arm is getting to the point of no. I'm going to have to stop. This is ridiculous. But it is so heavy, this book. It is a really super informative book. Really, really worth picking up. This is just a massive, brilliant reference. Love it. What if it has a review of Dawn of the Dead? The original Dawn of the Dead? I don't know. I'm going to I'll have to look. Actually, that's one thing it does now. It does it. Ooh, the check. Oh, yes, it does. That's good. I was thinking it must happen. There's an index in the back. Dawn of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead. Ah, no, it's only got Dawn of the Dead. Well, it's strange because I would have thought 1978. So that would have been around about the time of Dawn of the Dead. First one. Oh, I love that one. That's another one. You can go through this dark city. Whenever you look at it, well, that's a film. Must go and check, see what he gives for that as well. And of course, at the back, you've got even more covers of Starburst. But wow, this is really worth picking up. Really lovely, thick, massive tome. In many ways, it'd be nice if they brought this out in paperback as well. There is not the fact you shouldn't. I guess this is great for a library or something, or your person that really wants that. But certainly a paperback version of this would be brilliant, just purely for the fact it doesn't weigh 2 tons. Because this weighs heavy. After a while, my arm is starting to. Ooh. So, but what a great book. Absolutely brilliant, really brilliant reference guide. Love reference guides to various things like that, science fiction films, and also makes me want to think, must check out some issues of Starburst again.